How's everybody doing? No, I gotta find my phone. Good morning. We are staying warm. Uh, I'm here, Corby. I'm here. Hold on, I gotta find my phone. Miss Emily's here too. Oh, here's my phone. We got Miss Emily in the house. Whoop whoop. I was like, I missed you. I'm so glad you're here. A week, I think. Yeah. Uh huh. Oh, aren't they beautiful, Corby? I love those things. Did you get that amethyst that had the 61 on it? Or did you get one of the other ones? There was an amethyst tower had 61 on it, like a sticker that said 61. That thing was gorgeous, man. Yep. Yep. I bet that was the one. All right, let me load up a couple giveaways. I'm not going to stay live a super long time today. Oh, I love the little Amy guys. Aren't they super cute? The little Susies, that's the last one. Look, aren't they cute?
What is that?
It's a little Susie.
Is that like a real thing?
I guess. I don't know. Yep.
What is it from?
They're just, rocks. Uh-huh. All right. I called the realtor this morning and said, hey. Oh, no, Corby. Gosh, well, if you just got the rose one, that would have been from a while before, huh? Like a couple weeks ago. That should have been here a long time. Yeah. Send me the order number and I'll ask them up at the post office today. I got to go by there anyways. I'll be like, hey, can you get this package straightened out for me? Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. But it doesn't hurt to ask. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, because I think you ordered that right um, before your mom came up to visit, right? It's been a minute. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, yes, send me over the order number on it or the tracking number, and I'll ask them today if they can figure it out. Right, Shorty? I know I've got a package out that I ordered before Thanksgiving also. Christmas presents for the kids that's still delayed in transit somewhere. Um, the last I checked, it was in over by St. Louis, and it had been there for like a week. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys. I think that's part of it, Shorty. But honestly, there's always issues. Like no offense to USPS, they properly suck. Always issues. They've been having some serious like internal issues for quite a while now. Yeah, and it's not Whatnot really. It's USPS. And if you do a little bit of research, you'll see that USPS acknowledges that they're having serious problems. Thank you, Corby. I'll check by the when I go to the post office today. And like I said, sometimes they can help and sometimes they're like, eh. So, but I will ask them, see if they can't get it straight. Yeah, USPS has got like there was a big deal in the distribution center in Kansas City, and several of the main distribution centers were uh, getting audited and reviewed and had staff shortages and too many people working where they shouldn't, and just a whole big mess. There was like, well, and I keep up with USPS news because, you know, I depend on them to deliver you guys your stuff. So, priority mail. So they said that in order, so Christmas shipping, let's talk about that. Next week I've got like 5 boxes that should be getting here sometime this week or the beginning of next week. So when those boxes arrive, I'm going to set everything to ship priority mail. They're guarantee USPS is guaranteeing priority packages to be delivered by Christmas as long as we ship them out before the 18th, which is next Thursday. So tomorrow I won't be here. I have to go take my mom to the hospital. She's going to have a cardiac catheter done. She's having some issues with her little heart. Oh, thank you, Ta. Isn't that fun? I'm trying to get in my show. Oh, it's because my Wi-Fi is not on. Here we go. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I told her it's okay. She'll be all right, you know. But so I've got to go take her. I got to leave at 9 in the morning and I have to have her to the hospital by noon. And then the procedure's at 2. And the procedure could last anywhere from 30 minutes to 4 hours, depending on what they find when they get in there and they do. So I won't be here tomorrow, but I'll be back Thursday. And hopefully one of our boxes will get delivered. But yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wing it and see what happens. All right, let me load in a couple giveaways real quick. It's been like either really bad or not at all. All right, sticker bundles. We're just gonna load 10 of them in today. I called the realtor this morning and said, hey, let's get this property put on the market. I need some money in my pocket there, buddy. And he was super excited. He's like, okay. He's like, I got a meeting this morning and I'll get to work on this afternoon and I'll go out to the property either today or tomorrow and see if I can't get some pictures and stuff and check it out. And hell yeah. Me too, Shorty, because we want to get in this building next door. I'm so excited. We're going to have so much room, you guys. Do I have any Larimar beads? I do not. Well, hold on. I don't know what we did with them. Those ones that were in there. No, I don't. I do somewhere, but I have no idea where they're at right now. Nope, not those. Yep. I don't know where they're at. No idea. I had 2 strands that broke, and I don't know what we did with them. Okay. Yes, I've been working on the website a little bit at a time, but I'm trying to just be patient with everything because I can't really expand very much in where we're at right now. This room that we're working out of is just entirely too small. So, once we get that building, yes, it will. Absolutely, Shorty. Once we get into the building over there, we can get it cleaned up and ready to use. And then I plan on launching the website, and that will come with a subscription box. We want to do subscription boxes. And then probably shortly after the first of the year, I'm going to start doing our, I don't know what to call it. My brain's still not all the way braining, but it's a like a, I don't want to say therapy, but like group, um yeah. Group, yeah. I don't know, my brain's not braining right now, but I do like past life regressions, and I've helped a lot of people work through a lot of things, and I like to do that. and I like to do it in a group setting. And so, kind of like, yeah, and therapy is not necessarily the right word, but maybe that's the right word. I don't know. But anyways, I plan on getting that started. Yeah, I plan on getting that started after the first of the year. I've been working on that too. So, um, and we'll probably do that like Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 o'clock. Oh, this one, Frey? Yeah. It's a school platform is what it's called. The platform's called School. Look at that. Mm-hmm. That I'm going to use for that. Kind of like that, yeah. It's kind of like a cross. This is regular price 80, Frey. I would do 60 on it. Isn't she pretty? There is, so this is the moss. This one I would do 60. This one is volcano agate. Kind of looks like moss back in the distance, doesn't it? This one's moss, or not moss, but volcano. Isn't that cool? I love how it's got the uranium all mixed in the matrix like that. But that's a volcano agate. She's cool. She's 20. And then I have this moss agate tower. This is the darker colors. I really like this one. Pretty. That one's 60. I would do 40 on that one. She's beautiful. Let's see here. Oh, if I didn't just break it. Let me zoom out. So then back there is a really big one. I know, I love moss too. That's a really big tower. If you want me to get it out and show you, I will. It's 150. This is also a really big moss. This one's a little cheaper though. Let's get this one out. This one has some damage on it. There's a chip right there. So, but this one is huge. Oh, Spicy Moon Goddess, you're so welcome. This one is about 5 pounds. I would do 40 for it also. And she is a little damagey. Yeah, but this one is huge. It's not small. I can't put one hand all the way around it. Yeah, so and because, you know, she would regular price be probably around a 120, 130, but she is damaged. But I mean, it's beautiful, isn't it? And if you just set it this way, you'll never notice it was damaged. Yeah, she's pretty. And then the big one back there, that one's even bigger. And it's like, let's see if we can zoom in. Let's see. Oh, I think those are mop pads. What? For the Swiffer thing. There is in the closet there. If you look, there's foam. See up at the top is a couple rolls. And then there's a bunch more rolls of that. But also in one of the boxes is a bunch of that from when I unboxed. So use that first. Yeah. But I did buy those rolls of it. Yeah, this one's really cool. I'm not going to pick it up right now, but she's awesome. That thing's huge. It probably weighs like 10 pounds or so. Then over here, I've got 3 different red jaspers. And Debbie, congratulations on your giveaway. And Frey, your shipping is $9.21. It maxes out at $9.21. So I would run it I'll run it for 40, so it would probably be about 50. I'm guessing that's going to be pretty close. Here, let me add it in so you can see how much the shipping is. Hold on. I think I can import. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let me edit the weight real quick. So it's going to be 4 to 6 pounds. All right, I'm going to run it. I'm going to run this. And it'll tell you at the bottom how much the shipping is going to be on it. And this one, yeah, she is huge, but she does have some damage. Good morning, Sammy. How are you? So it should tell you at the bottom how much the shipping's going to be there. Isn't she beautiful? And it does have that, you know, the crack kind of goes up like that, and then there's a chip right here. But I mean, she's still solid. She's not going to fall apart or anything. Look at that druzy. Oh, you're going to love her, Frey. Frey's mom. You're going to love her. Super great grab. Sitting at the doctor's office. Yeah, that's what I have to do tomorrow. Was it a first purchase? Aw, hold on just a second. Here's another giveaway, guys. Yeah, tomorrow I got to take my mama to the doctor. Frey's mom. Frey's mom has got it going on. All right, here is. Do you want to see it? Do you want to take a screenshot of it? Ooh, that's exciting. Isn't she pretty? Love it. Okay. Did you get one? It's heavy. And then I'm going to put one of these awesome little red jasper pocket stones in your basket for you. Thank you so much for your first purchase. You're going to love it. We'll get it shipped out today. You are so welcome. Okay, let me set that back over here somewhere. I love it. Yay. Do you see my big moss sphere? Here, I'll show you a couple really pretty ones just because what, right? Look at this thing. Isn't she amazing? Yeah, I love this one. And then check out this tower. One of these days, I'm going to have Michael make a stand for it. But isn't she pretty? Look at that druzy. And then it's up on the top, too. Yeah, this one is absolutely stunning. This one is $250. She's a bougie girl. But isn't she beautiful? Love her. And I keep it laying down because nothing is like flat or level in here, and I knock stuff over. And I'm like, I don't want to knock that one over, so I keep it laying down like that. Yeah. Well, I hope she's doing good, Sammy. That's what I have to do tomorrow. Mom's to the doctor. Oh, okay. These little dragonflies are so cute. Yes, me too, Shorty. Thank you. You too, Sammy. Lymphoma. Oof. I hope she gets to feeling better soon too. These are really pretty. That one's got so ocean vibes. We got a couple chocolate calcites left. Couple Bariciated Jaspers. It does have that beach feel. This one I think I'm going to go stick in the other room because it kind of looks like it's going to fit in my planetary design I'm working on. Doesn't it kind of look like the Earth? So I'm thinking I might need to hold on to that one. It's been here for a minute. Nobody's taken it home yet. It's like, well, that one just might have to be an Earth sphere. This one's really cool too. It's a big old red Jasper. Jasper. Love me some Jasper. Ah. Serpentine. Where are you? Are you looking at something up here? Or are you talking about this? This is calcite. This? Nope. See, I'm knocking stuff over. That's why I don't stand up that big tower. It will surely get knocked over. Right here? Oh, Septarian. Septarian. Yeah, isn't this cool? I like this one's got like a bee on it. I am my best friend. Debbie Lou, congratulations. Is that 2 for you today? I love Septarian too. Isn't that awesome? B for besties. This one, 30. And this one's 30. That one's got the eyeball on it. You're so welcome, Debbie. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. These are the last 2 Septarians, I think. Let me look. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the last Septarians. For now, anyway. Those are Euperlite. Aren't they beautiful? Look at how UV they are. Oh man, I thought that was going to be the realtor calling to tell me he sold our property. I'm going to ask him that when he calls me. Absolutely, Sammy. I'm going to be like, did you sell that property already? He's going to be like, lady, calm down. We didn't even get it listed yet. I'm going to need you to sign some dotted lines first. Be like, damn it. He actually, my Rocky, my little brother, does a lot of work with him, and he lives right over by the property. So I think he'll be a good realtor to sell it. This one, Sammy, right? Here, let me give you guys another giveaway. I thought I just did, but I love it. Isn't it awesome? B for bros. And I'll put a wooden sphere holder in there for you. One of the little donut ones. Oh, you're my best friend. Let's see. Yeah, it's your initial. I love that. What's this? Oh, here's the little boo-boo. Does anybody want this little boo-boo? Somebody should have it. because it's creepy. And my kid thought she wanted one, but then she changed her mind. La boo boos. I love the blue opal spheres. I'm going to have to keep one of them. I just haven't decided which one. So I've got all three of them up here. Right, Sammy? Aren't these beautiful, right, Britt? So pretty. Blue opal. They are. That's a little bougie material there. They go on the fancy shelf. Yeah. I ordered some more charite. So, speaking of bougie shelf, yeah. I think I ordered two or three different spheres and like 3 or 4 towers. I'm excited. They'll be here probably. Well, that's one of the boxes that should be here this week. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? I like to, when I'm ordering stuff, I like to order a couple out of every order of the more expensive materials, the fancier pieces. And they just go on the shelf, and they do sell, obviously not every day like the other more affordable options. But, you know, somebody was like, well, but that's my personal shelf. And I'm like, well, yeah, but it's all my personal stuff. So if somebody wants to pay the appropriate price, they can certainly have it, and I'll find some more. I've got a couple pieces that I would not sell. This is, I did them by weight. This is the biggest one, so I think it's 80, 60, and 40. 80, 60, yeah, and 40 to the smallest one. It says 45, but I would go 40. Aren't they beautiful? Love them. It's like these quartz spheres, man. I cannot find quartz at a good price for nothing. It's all gone up so much. That clear quartz is all just. So that one's 100 and that one's 80. How much is in your basket? I don't know. Let me look. Sammy, you have 2 spheres, $55. You got a chocolate calcite and a septarian. They're both big ones. They're pretty. Are you going to do it? Doing it? All right. Guys, I'm so excited about this building next door. So be sending lots of good vibes up to the universe. Somebody wants to buy that other property that I have ASAP. And neighbor guy is going to be cooperative, and it's going to be a smooth, easy, awesome process. Lots of good vibes up there, guys. Lots and lots of them. Okay, this is my box. What box you got? You're so close, though. No, go ahead and put the rest of it in there. Let's see, hold on. A little pooped out. Go ahead and tape this up and tape that up and put the rest of the stuff in there. Maybe reorganize it a little bit so it's not quite so packed tight. And then we'll take another box and put it over the top and tape it. And I'll help you finish it. This is a lab skull. This thing's cool. It's 30. I can run it for 25, Andrea. He's got some cool little flashes. I just can't find him. He's being shy. There's a big one on his head right here. Lots of little flashes all through it. Isn't he awesome? Let me fix the weight on this other listing though. We can run this one real quick. This one's 25. He's cool. The only other skull I have right now is Volcano Agate. I'll show him to you too. He's a cool one. He's bigger. Isn't he awesome? I love the coloring. So this one does not have a whole lot of UV to it. It's got some UV. You can see a little bit of UV to him, but not a whole lot. His green, his nose is green. And he's got a couple of spots back here. Yeah, tape up the sides. So, yeah, there you go. Tape up the sides and add everything into it. And then we'll take another box and I'll help you do that. Yeah, he does. He is awesome. Here, let me get you guys another giveaway. There you go. His original price was $200. He's been here for a long time. I would do 75. I would do 75 for him. That's less than half price. Isn't he awesome though? Isn't he amazing? Love it. He is. He's very happy. Yeah, he's cool, right? One of these days I'm gonna get my shop done and put him in my shop. I think that's all the skulls I have right now. I know we have a bunch of skulls coming in. Definitely, Andrea. Definitely. Oh, I got the big dinosaur skull. I love this guy. He's cool. Yeah. He's 150. 150 on him. Me too. Me too, Andrea. Me too. I cringe most of the time when I get my bills, my invoices for all these rocks I order. I'm like, oof, Chrissy. Like, oof. And so one of the places I order a lot of stuff from, it's all wholesale and it's auction. And so there's a bunch of people in there. And so I don't ever know what I actually get. So they'll have like calcite spheres, for example, right? And they're selling them by the kilogram. So they're like calcite spheres, $50 a kilogram or whatever. And if you want it, you claim it. So you'll say claim 2 kilograms of calcite spheres, or 1 kilogram of calcite spheres or whatever. But there's so many people claiming stuff and they only have so much, like they might have 20 kilograms total. So you never know until the end of the show, the next day, or sometimes 2 or 3 days later, before they send me my invoice and I know what I actually won. So sometimes I get my invoices and I'm like, oh, got a little carried away that one, didn't I? Yeah, it's fun though. I love it. And they laugh at me because I'll message them. I'll be like, I got a little carried away. And they're like, yeah. So they'll let me split it in half and I'll order like half of the invoice and then order the other half later that week or something. I've had to do that a couple times. Right. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll get, like 5 things and that's it because they go by the order they receive. Yeah. Yep. So, and I never know. Well, I shouldn't say never because some shows are not as busy. Just like on here, some days we're not super busy and other days like it's crazy, right? It's kind of like that too. So on the slow days when there's not a bunch of people in there buying, then I know, okay, I got that. Okay, I got that. Okay, I got that. But a lot of times when they're doing the big sale days, which is when I try to order the bulk of stuff because it allows me to give you guys better prices too. If I can get it for cheaper, then I can sell it to you guys for cheaper, right? And so when they have those sale days and those discount days, man, there's 100 people in there and they're all wholesaler or retailers like me. So everybody's trying to get those prices on stuff. And it's crazy. It's nonstop. Like the comments are it's insane. It's fun though. I like it. Paige, congratulations on your giveaway. Thank you for hanging with us. All right, let's run another giveaway, shall we? Run it now. Okay, guys, we got yeah. Well, and these guys that I do my wholesale from, they have a printer that prints out the comments as they're coming in. So, and it prints on little sticky labels like this right here. So it prints out all these little labels and then they stick the labels on a bag and then they pack everything. So it takes from when I order it, it takes anywhere from this like the shows in the evening. So the next morning I might get my invoice, or if it's really busy, it might be 2 or 3 days before I get my invoice. And then once I pay that invoice, they send me another invoice for the shipping on it. And then once I pay that shipping invoice, it takes anywhere from a day to like another 2 weeks before they actually ship it because they are wholesaling, thousands and thousands and probably like really realistically, if I had to guess, they're in the 100,000s a day and the amount of rocks and crystals they ship out. So it takes them a minute. Yeah, but it's awesome. One of my goals is I just want to order a whole shipping container. And so I've kind of talked to him a little bit about it, but I'm like, just fill up an entire shipping container with whatever you want, a little bit of everything, and put it on a boat. I want it, the whole thing. Wouldn't that be awesome? Goals, guys, goals. If our property sells for enough, then I'm gonna do that. But I don't know exactly what we're gonna get out of our property yet. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Yeah, exactly. Well, and we would have to like how oh my gosh, do you know how long it would take to unpack an entire shipping container full of yeah. Right, Sammy, right? Time and goals, time. Takes a lot of time and patience and consistency, you know. So we've been working in this cute little room for about a year and a half now. Actually, you know what? November or December 14th, here in a couple more days, is our official 2-year anniversary. December 14th, 2023 was the first time we went live and sold rocks. Me and Rocky did, and we did it out of a old like 70s little gypsy van, like camper van thing. Yeah, right, Andrea. Yeah, it was cool. And so then I moved over here, and this room here, let me give you a little spin around. This is the spare bedroom in this house, and it's tiny, and we are full. So we got boxes piled up. The hallway, you can't walk up and down the hallway because it's all boxes of boxes and bubble wrap and stuff. And then the closet's full of packing stuff. And this is Miss Emily's little packing spot. She's awesome. And here's our expensive rock shelf. And then this is where I stand and do the lives at. Then that's usually where we keep the baskets. And I like the window because I can see the kids playing outside in the summertime. And then this is storage back here that's usually full of rocks, but it's empty right now. And then there's the mess of everything that's getting packed up today and shipped out. Yeah, and this room's probably 10 by 12 maybe. It's just way too, we're at capacity, you know? So there's a building next door. I went in. You want to see pictures? Yeah, it is. Or it is very organized chaos for sure. For sure. Okay, so here's that building next door. It was originally a bar. Oh, Elena. So where this little wall is, that's the front door you walk in, and that looks that way. And it's just a big open space. And the guys that are over now, these are bunk beds. They got like 10 kids that sleep on those bunk beds. And then yeah, thank you for being here. So this is kind of back in the corner where the bunk beds are, and there's a nice big fireplace there. And then the black corner is where the bathroom is. There's my hubby hanging out by the fireplace. And it was his grandma's bar. So talk about memories, right? And so these guys that are in there now, they did a job on the ceiling. I'm not sure what kind, but it's gonna need some it's gonna need some love. And this is standing back looking that way. So the bathroom is over here, and then there's the table and some cabinets and stuff. I'm guessing when it was a bar, the bar itself was back there. As you can see, it says bar, and there's those cabinets. So I'm guessing there used to be a bar in there. But I mean, it's huge. The building's probably 100 feet long. This is the bathroom. It's currently leaking and the water all over the floor. So we'll probably just take the shower out. Not necessary. And I'm just going to buy a new toilet because it's funky. Yeah, so I think this is like back in the back. I think that's where, probably the bar itself was back when it was a bar. Yeah, and then I love that. There's a little mini fridge full of stickers. I was like, that's our vibe right there. And then this is the kitchen. Look, there's the hubby. Isn't he so cute? But it's funky too. It's gonna need some cleaning over there. Uh, we don't want no, we don't want to talk to spam. Yeah, it's huge. And then inside the kitchen, they built like a little bedroom, I guess, kind of. So I'm like, well, that could be an office, or we could just tear it out to have more room for the kitchen or storage or whatever. But it's awesome. It's a huge building. I was looking to see if I got a picture of the outside. Somewhere I do, but I don't know. So that'll be exciting. We'll have room to do everything. And good morning, Mary. And we won't have to climb over boxes and trip over baskets and try to figure out where we're going to put everything and lose everything in such a small space. It's going to be the awesomest thing ever. How are you today, Miss Mary? Okay. I'm doing all right. I'm here. I'm here, by golly. Here, here, here. A little bit. I don't feel amazing, though. I'm not miserable, so that counts for something, but I definitely am not 100%. I am. And my throat's kind of not great. And I'm tired. So I probably won't stay on for very long. And then tomorrow I got to take my mom to the hospital for a cardiac catheter procedure. Hopefully they can get her feeling better soon. So I won't be here tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday. This one's cool. Mmm. This we can order if we want. And it comes with a little pump thing. And you pump the individual ones. And I'm like,
what?
I don't know how I feel about that. But it's interesting. I'm like, at least it's thick. It's the thickest of all the things we've ordered. Ugh. Look at this little quartz sphere. Isn't she pretty? I love that thing. I love it. Okay. So I discovered, I know some of you might have heard this already yesterday, but Emily hasn't. So possums will use their tail to move things. Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you, Mary.
You've been doing that?
So not last night, but the night before, she got up and I heard her running around because she's got her bell on, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it sounds like she's like dragging something along. I wonder if she's got something like, I thought maybe some tape or bubble wrap or something, you know?
Yeah.
And so I got up to see what it was. And she had her tail wrapped around Dusty's pants and was trying to drag him back behind up under the dresser to make herself a nest with them. And I was like, what? And so I picked her up and I tried to take the pants away from her and she like grabbed a hold of him with her hand and tightened her little tail down. She's like, don't you dare.
Don't you take these
So I took her and the pants to Dusty, and I was like, "Here." Yeah, she did. I was like, I did not know. And she drug them from one end of the house all the way to the other because they came from Dusty's room.
That's so funny. Yeah,
She was. She was.
like after she couldn't find something closer. Like,
Yep. No, she wanted that pair of pants. They were like parachute pants, kind of.
oh, comfy. She was like, "This is the perfect material."
So I'm waiting for, because I mean, at some point in time, we fell asleep. Yeah, exactly. So I'm waiting for Dusty to be like, "Mom, do you know where my parachute pants are?" And be like, check under the dresser." Uh-huh. Yep. So I'm gonna have to get that dresser pulled out though, and look back behind there and just see what's going on. Yeah, they do. They smell like her. She just loves Dusty. Oh, Mary, congratulations. All right, guys, we got just a couple more giveaways. I'm gonna run another one. Not gonna hang out very much longer though. Not a whole lot longer. Miss Emily's getting everything caught up. Oh, was it Sammy? I thought it was you. Well, whoever won, congratulations. I like this one. Pretty. No worries, Sammy. I understand. All good, my friend. All good. Did you guys see these? For his mother-in-law, I think is what he said. Yep. Because that says, oh yeah, it's take moms to the doctor week, right? Got to get the mamas feeling better. Yeah, they're little eggs. Aren't they cute? I got a thing for eggs. I ordered a bunch of mini eggs. Oh my gosh, and I ordered some little acorns. They are so stinking cute. I can't wait for them to get here. This one of these boxes that's coming in has like, I don't know, probably 150 pounds worth of tumbles and chips. So we're gonna have to do some scoops or something. Maybe make up some chakra sets. It's like I might have got a little carried away on tumble day. Oh, I was gonna see if this. Think we can hang those beads, strands of beads on here? I'm gonna try it. Kind, not really. Not tall enough. I need to have Michael make me something like that to hang all these beads on. He's really excited about that property too. We went over there last night and he's like, honey, because I've been looking at and planning on getting a rock building to move into, right? And because we asked this guy next door if he'd sell us that property, and he was like, well, I don't think so because we're going to retire there. Well, then he called me over the weekend and said, yeah, okay, we're going to sell it. So I had Michael take me in there yesterday. I was like, take me in that building over there. I want to go in there. And he took me over there and he's like, see, babe, you don't need some little building. You need this great big building and we can fix it up all nice for you. It's like, first thing I got to do is something with this ceiling job. I was like, yeah, the ceiling job's it's interesting. He's like, they forgot about gravity. That's all. I'm like, yeah, I definitely forgot about gravity, didn't I?
Kind of important
You know.
when it comes to ceilings.
Yeah. Well, they used like beadboard, so it's paneling. It's like an eighth an inch thick. It's like what's on the walls of this place. It's not meant for ceilings. Yeah, no. His miss is like, sell it. They want to buy it, get rid of it. Yeah. Well, and the bathroom is the water's leaking in there in that shower, and I'm thinking like,
We don't need a shower. We have to make it a public.
yeah, we don't need a
If we
shower.
make it a shop.
Yeah, we just need a toilet and sink.
No reason for it.
No, so I plan on just taking the showers out. That can just be storage.
Yep.
Yeah, no need for that. And we'll probably still only have one bathroom. I guess maybe there's a drain back there. We could maybe put 2 toilets in there instead of 1. Yeah. And have a men's and a women's instead of just one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll just leave it 1. Yeah, just leave it 1 bathroom. I don't know. It's cool though. I'm excited. I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, Mary, that's the plan. So, long story short, the building itself is technically in dispute right now because according to our paperwork, we own it. And according to the paperwork from the sale of the property, there's 20 acres next door to the building. They think they own it. So I informed them when we first moved over here about a year and a half ago. I was like, hey, there's an issue here because pretty sure we own this building. And he's like, well, but we bought the building. And so anyways, we were being very cordial and friendly and working with them to determine who the actual owner is of the building. And I proposed to him earlier this summer. I was like, hey, why don't you just sell us the property? Because there's 20 acres next door to it. And then you won't have to mess with all this. It'll just be a done deal did. And at that time, he was like, no, we're going to retire. Well, then he called me again. So anyways, my plans for the building originally was to put like a little convenience store in there with a rock shop. And then I want to build a sluice out front so that people can come and, sluice through the sand and find like little rocks and stuff and make it educational so kids can come and do that. School groups and stuff like that. Yeah. And then I want to put a greenhouse in the back. It's a perfect spot for a greenhouse. And so we'll be able to sell, a variety of starter plants and stuff out of there. And like a little coffee shop kind of deal. So, but it is kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So I need the internet aspect of it to help sustain it, And I want to do subscription boxes and yeah, the whole kind of deal. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we will have to hire some help and but it's not gonna all happen at once either, it's gonna take a minute. We'll get over there, get it cleaned up and get our rock shop going over there and set up over there, and then we'll start adding some convenience store things and get it open to the public will be the next step, and just kind of build on it a little bit at a time. But a few years down the road, I'd like it to be a whole experience, but it's going to take time. Yeah. Yep. Little bit at a time, one thing at a time, and just kind of keep working on it. And I got Miss Emily, and she is like the awesomest employee that I've ever had. Seriously, like up there, definitely one of my most favorite ever employees. And I've employed a lot of people. Yeah. So And she's nice and young and adorable. So, she can kind of be the boss as I'm getting older and don't want to be the boss anymore. She's going to make an awesome little boss lady. Good morning, Darla. Darla says, hi, Miss Emily. Yep. So we'll get, be able to employ a few more people, which is important too, because it is a very small little community out here, and job options, there's really not a lot, so I like to be able to do that.
Yeah.
That's because I've been sick. I wasn't very late though. I was only like 10 minutes late.
I like to see how that works out.
Yeah.
Hiring someone.
Well, in my experience, hiring people is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And never expect anything out of it. Like if you go and you interview somebody and you're like, oh my gosh, they're going to be the best. Just get that out of your head.
Right.
Yeah, just get that out of your head, because you just never know what to expect, and some of them work out great, and some of them you have to fire. I've had to fire a lot of people.
Yeah.
And sometimes it really sucks to have to fire people too. Thank you, Shorty. Because sometimes you really like somebody, but they just aren't keeping up. They're just not cut out for whatever it is, and you got to fire them, and that does suck sometimes. Exactly, Mary. Mary said, expect the worst, and you're never let down. Yeah, definitely. But I've been hiring and firing people since I was 16 years old, so I've done a lot of that. See, Darla, that's where the mom boss thing comes from. Plus, you guys, I'm going to tell you an interesting fact about me, okay? My birthday is October 16th. And they knew that I was a boss lady because they named an entire holiday after me. If you look up October 16th, you'll see it's National Bosses Day. Yeah. My family's always joked about that. They're like, appropriate. I'm like, whatever. My mom, she's like, you've always been bossy since you were a little kid. You're so welcome, Mary. And I'm like, well, people need to fucking do what they're supposed to be doing. She's like, yeah, I can't disagree. I'm generally not mean about it unless I have to be, but uh-huh. We had our construction company. And I'll tell you who likes having a lady boss the least. Old guys.
Oh, I bet.
Older guys, men, think they're older than me, think they know more,
They don't want
A lot of them are very old ways, like women don't know shit kind of guys. Yeah. Oh man.
I bet that's fun though.
And I grew up in construction. I went to school for construction and architecture and nursing, and I'm actually very educated, and boy could I upset them guys. And outwork them. They'd be complaining about, oh, I can't do this. I can go over there and grab it. They're like, what do you mean you can't do this? Come on, let's go. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. And then every once in a while, one of them would try to get, tough with me or whatever. And either my husband, Michael, would step in and be like, that's my wife you're talking to there. Or my dad would be like, excuse me, that's my daughter you're talking to there. That'd shut some people up real quick. We had a lot of fun doing that, though. We went to Kansas one time, to Coffeyville, Kansas. And they were building student housing. I don't know. Let me look. Oh, not much, Sammy. I'm just over here chit-chatting. There's a college, I don't remember what college in Coffeyville, but it's in Coffeyville, Kansas, and they were building a student building, big student housing building. And 9,824 is what my computer says. I feel like that's what it said yesterday, though, and I know we got at least 2 new followers today, so it might not have updated. Let me try to refresh it, see if it changes. Yes, I know. Anyways, I went to Coffeyville, Kansas, and this company had gone in and done all the tile in all the bathrooms and the showers, and the walls and the floors were all tile, right? For the showers and the toilets and all the bathrooms. And there were 4 bathrooms per floor, and it was, I think, 6 or 7 stories tall. And the company that went in and laid all the tile and did all the tile, like, they didn't even, I mean, you could walk through and touch the tiles on the wall and they would fall off. Like, it was so bad. So they paid us to go in and um find all the damage, fix all the damage, and manage the entire tile aspect of the project. And they already had people working on it. And I had to fire some people on that job. And so them guys that had to get fired, or 186 left. Yep. Them guys that had to get fired, they're running around there mouthing. This lady, this woman coming in here, this bitch, I think, is a little more closely aligned with what they had to say about me. And Michael's like, excuse me. That bitch you're talking about, that's my wife. So, are you going to get your shit and get on out of here, or are we going to have problems? They left. Oh my goodness. I think 186 is right. I don't know. No, it's still not. It's just not updating on my computer. I don't know why. Because it's whatnot, I guess. Let me X out and try to go back in. Okay, let's see. Oh, Deanne, congratulations on your giveaway. Thank you so much for hanging with us. You're so welcome. All right, let's we got here. I'm yelling timber. All right, guys. Giveaway, last one. After this giveaway, I'm going to get off here today, guys, and help Emily get some of this stuff packed up. And we are almost to 10,000 followers. Right? Yeah, for sure. I know I had to pack a couple things last week while you were gone, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, you were late, Darla. Not me. You were late. I think I was like 5 or 10 minutes late, though. But I had to call the realtor this morning. Yep. So I called the realtor and talked to him. I'm like, let's get this property sold. Let's go, boss. Let's go. He's like, I'm on it. Super excited. When he calls me back for paperwork and stuff, I'm going to be like, hey, did you get that property sold? He's going to be like, whoa, lady. We don't even have it listed yet. Like, how about now? Come on. Yeah, right? Get on it. Let's go. Well, and I was going to list it this past fall, but they listed several different properties all right around my property. And so I was like, well, it's really hard to sell a property when there's a bunch all listed right together. So I was like, well, I'll wait. Well, they sold 3 of the parcels that they had for sale out there. They sold those. And then the one that was next door to us, he had 2 different listings. He was trying to sell part of it or the whole thing. And he just turned it into one big listing. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. Let's go. Yep. We do need to do that, Sammy. We do need to do that. I'll have to leave my house to buy a lottery ticket, though. Can you buy them online? Can you buy Powerball tickets online? Is that a thing? No? Yes? No? I have to look into that. We got mixed answers here, guys. We're going to have to do some investigating. I do have to go to town today, though. It might, Mary. It might. Yeah, and I'm going to have to get gas in the car. So maybe I will get a lottery ticket while I'm there. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. All right. You got about 1:30 left on that giveaway. And then I'm going to get off here and help Miss Emily pack. And thank you, Corby. You guys are looking it up for me. I love all of you. You're so awesome. Yeah, but I'm gonna get off here, guys, and about 1 minute, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be at the doctor all day. And we've got 5 boxes that should be getting delivered this week, so hopefully they all make it. So we'll have a nice big amazing weekend, or next week. Lots of stuff. I'm taking my mom to the doctor tomorrow, Darla. She's having a cardiac catheter done too. She's been having some issues with her little heart in there. So they're going to go in and see if they can't fix it. So I got to take her. So I got to leave here at 9 and have her to the hospital by noon. And then the procedure's at 2. And I have no idea. The procedure could last anywhere from 30 minutes to 4 hours, depending on what they're doing in there. Mary, congratulations. And then same for her recovery time, just depending on how it goes. We could leave 30 minutes after the procedure, or she might even have to stay overnight. So just don't know. We're just going to wing it and see how it goes. I'm sure it's going to go great. As long as they just get my mama feeling a little better, I'll be happy. So yeah, for sure. I believe so. All right, guys, I am going to get off here. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. I'm going to help Miss Emily pack, and then I'm going to take her home and take a nap before I have to go to town. All right, this is a new one I've never seen before. Winner Forever 597. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. See ya Thursday.